Told her come fuck with a K, she brought two friends. Baby girl, I got time today. Now she in love, wanna ring, but I cut loose ends. Sorry, but I don't wanna stay. Told him I run shit around here, head fit the crown here. Promise I'm dying, no legend. No wonder why I got him all mad. Hater on the floor, get dragged, they fold in my presence. They fold up while I'm coming with the heater. She love me, but I don't really need her. Walking in the valley in the shadow of the reaper. Shooting for the sun, always been a heat seeker. Thunder my heart, go boom, boom, boom. Sharp shooter, gonna put a few through you. I was put here just to fuck shit up. You bitch, your crib, both getting ran through. I was down bad, was an outcast, still outlasting them all. I'm a prophet, yeah. Whole crowd laugh now, counteracts in the Cadillac.
You know, because he's a very good caster, and I'm glad that I'm here. You know, I'm learning stuff from him because he's actually very good, especially when it comes to like game knowledge. He has way more game knowledge than me, so I can actually learn some stuff from him. So I'm happy, you know. It's always a good opportunity for learning, right?
100%. It's always useful to have at least some level of game knowledge when it comes to these type of things, because then you understand a bit more about why maybe some players make the play. And it's easier for you to notice if people maybe make a bit of a fuck up, more or less, to like in situations, and you can easily tell them what's basically happened that may have lost and caused a gunfight or anything like that. So I mean, having the knowledge is always beneficial.
Oh, my camera is back, by the way. I'm sorry.
Just went into darkness.
Why is it so dark though? I'm not gonna move.
What, your power went out? What's happened here?
No, like my thing moved. Whatever, it's good. Like I think the camera thing moved like inside my PC, and it's a little bit darker. I think gotta focus on me. Yes, it's better. That happened during casting Mobile Mayhem, and it was quite awkward because I was like panicking. You know, for some reason my camera disconnects sometimes, and then I need to go back behind my PC and connect it. You know.
What the fuck? Yeah, you might need to get a new cable probably. Maybe it's cable related.
Yeah, or like or new camera or new whatever.
Very nice.
New everything.
Yeah, I don't know. New setup is always a useful thing to have. It's always nice to have a new refresh of everything. Still, we're going to be waiting for a bit more time until the tournament. I'm not sure when they're going to start it. It should be starting relatively soon, maybe in the next minute. Let's see. So, tournament-wise, this, of course, we've done theory gaming before. We've done it at least together at least one time before, 3 full days, and for that, it was 3 days as mentioned. Today it's just gonna be one. What do you think about that? Being that it's 150 euros, gonna be only one day as an event, presumably 3 rounds. What do you think is gonna really happen today for that?
I'm actually very excited when I see one-day events, you know, because it's like you see all the action today. I like the events when they're like maybe 2-3 days, but I feel like it's more compact, you know, and I'm looking forward to see like the teams actually giving all from the beginning, you know, because when you play qualifiers, you could be like, you know, I'm gonna do 2 rounds good and 1 decent, but here you need to perform good in all 3 rounds, right, in order to actually get, you know, the prize, or to get close to get the prize. So I feel like when it comes to the event, a one-day event, it's very like compact, you know, it's like you're gonna be able to see all the action in one day, you know.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely alongside that as well, being that obviously it's a lot more compact, it's easier to keep track of. That it's also, it can kind of go anyone's way, because I mean, it's not all about consistency, so that may help certain teams that aren't be the most consistent when it comes to their gameplay, and they can kind of pop off. Maybe they get one of those lucky days where they can pop off, and it's just maybe a bit easier for some teams, other than like being consistent over a longer period of time with multiple different rounds. So I'm quite interested. Bumped my mic. Looks like the game just started. I have a pushed mute on my mic. I must have accidentally pressed it. But yeah, we got roughly a minute until the next game starts. So with the teams, who do you think is going to be probably performing today?
Well, looking through it, I think we saw Varsity did perform in the previous tournament that we casted. We do see here AMK as well playing, right? We see, I think, Savage as well, but not the same team as yesterday, right? Some different players playing in, right? And we do see Ambition, I think, because we have Vivant and Chu. I think it's Ambition, their team right now, right?
I believe so, yes. But it looks like they do have different tags, so I think they've gone under a different name or different org. From the looks of things. But yeah, generally the same team. Yeah, Chiz, Chu, Vivant, but it looks like they don't have a 4th player in, which is going to be a bit rough to them for first round. One thing to keep in mind as well is that Snipers custom snipers are going to be banned, but off-ground loot snipers are still fine. So I think we're going to get a lot more variation, especially since obviously the past few days we were casting a different event that had shotguns banned. Shotguns, I believe, are fine in this event. Yeah, I don't believe shotguns are banned, so we're going to see a lot more shotgun action. So we may see a bit more like clutches, because obviously the shotgun can instantly take down a player. But I'm quite interested in that. AMK, I feel like are probably going to do a bit better here. They do have their EU ping, so I feel like they're going to be my bet currently. But Risen as well. They didn't play the event yesterday, so maybe they pop off today because they haven't played.
Oh yeah, the Risen is here too as well. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We see a lot of like T1 teams and players, right? More than in the previous one, and I feel like it's gonna be more like, you know, as I said, more action. Obviously, we have 63 players in the lobby that could, you know, influence a lot, you know, of, like how the game is gonna go. But I feel like there's gonna be a big chance we're gonna have some good fights overall.
Oh, of course, yeah. Risen gonna be going over to New Vision, basically uncontested. No one's even platform even. So far, it doesn't look like pretty much any contest. It looks like more in the later stage of the flight we're gonna see contest. It looks towards like Sakura and Heat actually for the most part. We got seemingly a few people in launch race. I'm not sure, it's a bit slow there on updating.
Refinery as well, we have two teams there, you know?
Yeah, we got two teams refinery. They're a bit split up. I think Heat is going to be a bit more contested. They look to be a bit closer to each other. It looks to be Savage, which we did see yesterday as well go there. They're looting slowly. They've got Wontons alongside. So both teams actually did pretty well throughout the Serenity tournament. Wontons obviously had a 26 kill game, I believe, alongside Savage did have during the group stages pretty well done. It looks like Insane gonna be first to get the pick with a chopper going up against Amir. Grabs that first kill. The rest of his team gonna be kind of split up, so that, but, I mean, yeah, still making the 4v3, making it simple for themselves. Gives them some time. Looks like keep taking some damage.
Yeah, Believer was in the house and like actually getting some shots in them, but right now it's a 3v4 situation, and I feel like it's not ideal, especially when you see the teams have that like already like engaged. It's quite having like a good and a better position. Right now he's pushing Believer, right? Hips written RPD. I don't know if he realized when is he, but we have two players in the same house, so that jump was like very very bad. Like I think it takes 1 million years to jump a fence in this game, I swear to God. But yeah, right now it's a 3v3 situation, so this could be
Hades
well in both teams. Oh, yeah.
Kind of getting a bit lost there, but it looks like Savage are kind of just throwing lives away now. Luckily for them, Insane is very very far away, going to be on the top mountain, going to be able to leave. It looks like a 3k already in damage's favor, making a huge opening play because that was definitely needed for them to stay alive. But luckily 32 seconds. It is tags though, which is going to be definitely a difference maker here. Tags 32 seconds doesn't matter really much, so it's now just a matter of Savage having Insane luckily make the tag play, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that. He does have Ninja, which is probably one of the most ideal classes for this situation, but he's going to have to probably rotate because it looks like Wontons are going to just wait for tags first because they need to get their tag. Actually, no, they've already got it, so now it's just waiting time.
I'm curious to see if we're gonna see teams actually, you know, camping tags or not. I'm not saying that this thing gonna happen, but I'm so used to auto revive, you know, that sometimes I'm like, okay, you know, maybe people just love to stay in the same place, you know, to make it a little bit harder for the other one. But yeah, we do have these two teams at Refinery, right? And they did not engage at all. We have G team. And we also have K team. They're playing with that purple stuff. How you call it? The thing that puts you up, whatever, right? They got some shots as well. Finally engaging. It was like a long wait for them to actually engage, and we'll see if they're gonna win this 4v4 or not.
Yeah, it looked like Team 11 were playing a bit passive. They were in the open roads, but it looks like Haaland maybe finding a bit of clean, just work together in terms of Team 7. They just played together, had waited, had the high ground, wait for the perfect opportunity, and it really was clearly a bit of a ping for FBI, but they are up by 2 Wigglies. They are going to be running away. Not a single tag in sight. They do have a Rewind and a Trickster player. Rewind player definitely going to be in the most ideal situation here to collect tags, though he needs to make sure he can try and maybe find a vehicle to escape with. As long as he just... He's getting shot in the back, needs to be cautious. But as long as he can maybe find a vehicle to then, of course, just run straight into the tags, rewind away once he gets them, it should be fine. But I believe he might be getting chased in. This is not going to be the ideal situation. Gonna be Camper alongside Raze pushing in. Will he get spotted though?
Yeah,
They spot him.
Oh,
unfortunate. They still have the
That's
Trickster
the-
player up.
Is it the last team? Like the last player from the team?
No, they've got one more player. That's going to be the Trickster player. It looks like maybe AMK shooting? No, they're shooting randomly. But yeah, still up by one. Insane still has yet to get tags. Tags are nearly expired for him. Though Wontons are still very close by. So, I mean, Wontons have been generally staying on the tags pretty harsh. And it looks like Savage are not going to be in a good situation.
Yeah,
It may be... Amir might be able to spot Insane. The Ratman finally glided off. Yeah, Savage are definitely not going to be able to get tags. It looks like Insane's going to have to solo off. But we do see... There is an engagement, it looks like, over in Nuclear Plant. That's going to be Vastu. What's your thoughts on this?
Oh, just a second to go there to see it, because I was trying to see AMK. They did jump a lot last time in Nuclear, and I feel like they actually move very, very easily here. We do have some exchange between players. As you can see, no snitches down lot. You got a player from the other side. It's a 2v3 situation right now, and they're trying to push towards the last two, right? Demure, who is trying to push it back, and Mori too. Now, obviously, it's not as easy. I feel like with tags, it's a little bit more harder, because you really need to come back, right, to the spot. But when it's auto revive, it's a little bit easier, because you just let your teammate to go and stay alive, right? And right now, the fact that they need to come back is gonna be a little bit harder, because as you saw, we have already a team who was kind of close to the tags as well. So I feel like coming into this particular part of like Nuclear is gonna be very, very hard, because they died on that kind of hill, and take it with like a vehicle is gonna be difficult, you know.
Of course, yeah. There's a heavy amount of risk when it comes into playing a tournament that has tags enabled, of course, because when you play a position, especially something like high ground, of course, you need to think about, like, is it possible for your teammates to come back, get that tag alongside, and just more or less where your tag is. Is it easy to try and obtain it through some sort of means, or is it just something where you just kind of have to hope for the best, maybe reset the tag at least, and just try your best to put it in a better position?
They're getting the drops to their guns, but we do have Ryzen coming in from the top, and also,
90 with a beam though. Ali finds a kill
success.
first.
Ali. Okay, they're pushing towards this B team as well, so yeah, they managed to get some of the some of the guns, but they are getting pushed by Akmal right now very, very hard from the back. And also B team is trying to push back. We have some shots from the top, and I feel like Ryzen is coming as well from the back, but they don't seem like engaging yet.
Now, what the fuck is Outlaw's position? Look at Outlaw. He's like in the weirdest little crack. I don't know how he's gone here. So he pushes out kind of randomly. I don't even think Akman was aware of his position. But I mean, hey, it may have worked. FBI is actually going to lose Mazzy there, so it looks like that's going to be the first team wiped out. So very Camper going to go down. That's going to be Risen coming in now.
Yeah, they are pushing from behind, and this could be a good opportunity for them to pick up some kills from side of AMK and maybe get some of the players down. Right, we do have some vehicles coming in. The G team is trying to get a little bit of like an information, I guess. They were trying to look over because they just left, and right now the focus is on AMK from the side of Ryzen, because they know who they killed earlier, so I think they want to actually eliminate the team quite early.
Yeah, so Team 7, that being Legendary, have placed themselves basically directly behind them. Akman's going to go down. That's going to be Risen already grabbing some kills as much as they can, especially on AMK, a very crucial team to get kills on. Luckily for AMK though, at least tag-wise, it has been pretty open, so it should be generally fine with vehicles to collect tags, but it's crucial that you have a vehicle. There's not really an opportunity to get it just by foot. But we do actually see some other teams getting some kills. Zon gonna be a particular kill. Mabaris, I think it was. But LTP actually gonna get fully wiped out pretty quickly on Team 10 there. Latinos Pro... What? Still, interesting name. But still, nevertheless... Wontons as well, having a bit of an issue.
I love the spectating thing. Every time when I spec someone, it's just like, bye, you know?
Yeah, it just teleports randomly and sends you to a different player that's completely unrelated. Let's see, 43 seconds. Bit of an awkward handling of this fight. Still 4v4 over in Sakura. It looks like 3 teams. Sweet Dream's going to go down to Halland. So still quite a few engagements currently happening. This is a very slow fight coming in. Maniac finally going to go down from RMS. Camper as well going to go down to Daisy. That being lag.
Oh, I'm still here on the Sakura fight, because we do have 3 teams who are fighting, and right now I think Ambition, but I don't want to say. I'm gonna say Team Us. Right?
They're under the name the dude. It's the dude.
Oh, the dude.
Yeah.
They're back.
Yeah.
Okay, this
I mean, it's always been like the clan that they use if they're not contracted. So I mean, if they're not contracted, that's their running name pretty much. But it looks like Chiz. I mean, there's 3 manning, so it's currently working out for them. They're waiting for the opportunity to kind of third, but he got 2 kills out of that fight. Looking if they can maybe get some more. Golden just went down. Risen are going to be down to 2 players. Looks like the dude are going to be backing up down to 3. Even Haaland already grabbing another. Claude, last remaining for the team. I think just came off revive as well, so that's not going to be the most ideal thing for Risen. AMK also collecting tags as well, still in their own gunfight. Going to be surrounded. That's going to be Raze coming in, grabbing Nagdi while these scans tags, so still up by 2. Just quite a few different fights kind of happening right now. Claude's still in the air, just waiting it out, seeing what he can do. But for the most part, let's see, zone-wise, not really much of anything happening. No one's in the zone, everyone's outside of it. Customs, I mean, it's kind of split between a lot of these teams. But yeah, kind of, I don't know, it's kind of janky in terms of like how everyone's playing it right now. Nobody really cleanly playing aggressive. They're more or less staying back, not wanting to risk much. But I mean, this is something you should expect, really, right?
Yeah, because it's like about the tags, right? Like you can expect teams gonna stay on your tags, or you can expect, like, you know, to not be able to grab the tags because of the position of the tags, right? So I feel like teams gonna play a little bit more cautious, and we will not see as many like double digits when it comes to like the end results, right? At the kills, and yeah, it is interesting, right? It's interesting how the teams are playing. This is how we used to have it before, right? But after auto revive, I feel like it's so like a little bit more, I don't know, not easier, but like you see more action without the revive, because like you just let your 3 teammates to fight and then you just leave, you know, like at this point if it's like very dangerous, right? And you can secure the spot, right? Stay by staying alive.
100%. We did actually have a team just go out. I believe team 18 it was that just got wiped, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure what happened there for them, but yeah, we are losing some other teams. Team 15 as well just went out. That's going to be Zone Esports, so we are quickly losing some players, down to 10 teams. But as well, AMK left to just had 2 came off revive flight. Varsity, in terms of them, they've got 4 kills already, but they are kind of just relaxing to themselves. They're not really engaging in too much, looking to probably more play for the placement rather than anything. But I mean, yeah, I think that's going to be kind of what we expect, really. Most of these teams aren't going to really attempt to go for anything aggressive until endgame.
Yes, I actually agree. Right, they're trying to get their positions. We have some of the players who are still in the zone, like G team. We have H team who is coming, but nobody is actually very, very close. You can see some of the revive flights, like for example, Cloud is trying to get dog tags, or is it like a bug for me? Because I see that he didn't pick up the dog tags from right. So.
Yeah, for me, it also shows that it's about to expire. I'm not sure if he did manage to get them. If he hasn't got them yet, it's a guarantee gone. But yeah, this is not the ideal situation. I'm not sure about Savage as well. Savage may have noticed. They're still up by Insane. Insane's still holding it down, just going for that placement. I'm not entirely sure what the placement points are for this as well. I'm gonna quickly double check for that. Still, I wouldn't be surprised if people are. It's a decent amount. So yeah, it's decently placement based actually. It's 15 kills as a first place, which is definitely going to be something you want to account for in this type of tournament, especially since it's 16 teams. Maintaining a top 3 position is definitely going to be crucial.
Yeah, but also if you're like the last one from your team, it's not like you're gonna go and like even push another team, you know, like you are trying to play it a little bit more careful. And right now we're gonna see Varsity actually engaging this team close to, I think, what is this, close to Sakura. They're getting some shots. We have some Trickster in the mix, but they have that top mountain hill, right? And I feel like it will be hard to actually engage. Easy getting some shots already, the end getting some utilities as well, and they kind of have this good position and also can get easy informations from the bottom. So yeah, what do you think in this case? I would have some coffee now.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, like all these teams, I wish they were a bit more aggressive on this, but I mean, it's kind of expected for everyone to play placement, especially when there's 150 euros online. That is going to be a lot. But yeah, especially with the point system and how many players are going to be in this, 100% they're going to be playing a lot more on the passive side. I'm surprised to see there's not as many snipers, because snipers are banned when it comes to customs, but off ground loot it's fine. So I'm quite interested to see that there's not been much of anything. But it looks like KOH towards the kind of ravine section, so I could be looking to possibly fight Sens here. We also got Claude directly below. I think this might be the end of Risen. Indeed it is. Risen having an early ending at 10th place. Where did AMK go even? AMK is still actually perfectly fine, sitting at Only 3 kills, but they are still with the full squad. Rohan gone. That's going to be the legendary team, which are already on 9 kills. So far, they're looking to lead the charge with kill count. I mean, I believe yesterday as well, they did do decent. I forgot how many kills, though. But it looks like Sense as well, losing some players here quickly.
Yeah,
getting the trade. That's going to be actually Chu coming in. A bit of a third party.
Oh, there's a good position for them. We have Outlaw, who could possibly get one more player because of the zone and also his positioning. Now, he was using this PPH gun, who is actually nice, I like it. But he's not getting pushed by Fabi. Oh, never mind, he got, but Fabi had like the upper hand because that was an AK-117 in his hand. So, yeah. Oh!
The nade!
Oh.
Beautiful. I saw that from Ray's perspective and Vivant. That was just unfortunate timing. Ray's going to get shot in the back. He's completely unaware. They're too focused on the team outside his zone rather than the teams behind them. Getting some quick kills. But that's the thing. You can't get focused too much, especially on people outside of the zone. You have the position. You need to be worried about people behind you. But this gives a great opportunity for...
Oh my god.
Yeah, somehow got res. Chiz rather incredibly low. If he gets his armor cracked, he's screwed. But currently the M4's coming in. Interested to see still people running custom M4, especially in a meta like this where the 117 just shreds people down. But currently it looks like no one really engaging. Sense actually coming back from behind. They could maybe third party this if they play it right, but still they're only up by 3. No more revives, keep that in mind as well.
Okay.
Everything is permanent. Zone's gonna be in Sakura. So still these teams are gonna have to rotate away.
Okay, Varsity is pushing towards the side of Sakura. We do have them engaging this H team, RMS. We have Ratna, who is quite close to them. They are on top. We also have AMK kind of close and just like a sandwich here, you know, like the rotation. So yeah, we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to engage in this third party or not. I don't know if they are aware of like AMK being kind of behind them, you know, or very close, but Ratman is very deep in this Sakura spot and not close to their teammates. His teammates actually.
Yeah. In terms of Sakura, I feel like this zone is going to be one of the best zones to kind of be in this situation, though. It's insane. I think this may be the end of Savage. Gets Chiz! Doesn't confirm it, unfortunately. And an RMS as well coming in. That's going to be ooh, a bit of an engagement. Gonna get this res. Oh, immediately gets pushed away. Ratman holding him down.
Yeah.
Easy going for a beam as well, but nothing too much happening there. AMK trying to get some shots over at the engagement. It looks like Ratman gonna find a 3k even with the shotgun working beautifully for himself. Lots of loot to work with for Varsity. AMK as well getting a bit distracted here with the dude outside his zone. They've got the vehicle. Unfortunately, though, Chiz isn't going to be as lucky. Already dead. But still, Chu and Vivant, the OG duo, going to be coming back in. Going towards Church. Chiz going to get confirmed away. I'm interested to see how this plays out. I'm a bit upset that Nagdi is proceeding to use a red dot sign or Frostband AK. Slightly hurts my feelings, but I mean, some people just have that defaulted, unfortunately. Yeah, not really. Yeah, it doesn't have taste nor understanding of how Frostband's meant to be. It's a bit of a war crime, if anything, to run a red dot, something like that. It's literally pay to win. Still, they've actually got Seal actually coming in with a couple kills himself.
Ooh,
that being TB.
Do you have the sound?
Sound? What, do you not have sound?
I have sound. I have like the gun sound. It's
oh yeah,
like
gun sounds.
bug,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's one bug that's just gonna persist in the game for the longest time. I think they're not gonna bother changing. It's not a priority, unfortunately. But still, currently, in terms of positioning, Team 9, that being a legendary team, in a great spot, having the high ground to work with. They don't have buildings though, which may be a bit of cause of concern, depending on how it plays out. They have Chu and Vivant gonna be holding for the vehicles, just hoping that no nades come their way. AMK in the barn section. We got kind of a split. Actually, no, Vivant actually jumped out of the building. He's just holding his own. Luckily, he has the building to himself, but he still has the entirety of Varsity nearby, and AMK trying to cross the road.
Oh, Ratman is picking up some shots. Ooh! Oh, now he got him. Damn. That's
a huge loss as well. He's on 6 kills already. Great momentum coming in for Bratman, but unfortunately a bit of a loss here. Nagdi close up, seeing if he can maybe push in. Actually gone.
Ooh. Oh. Logic is outside. He's kind of far away. I don't know if he's gonna get caught in this fight, to be honest. No Snitch getting some shots too. He has one knock on this side and the kill from the side of AMK. We have Akman down, we have Ali and Nagdi. They might try to get the res here with the shield, but I don't know. I think they're gonna have the good spot.
I think Logic's gonna probably get caught up here, maybe. Actually, it depends. That smoke was beautiful. 2 people on the roof here. The end gonna go down.
Oh, Aktua is down.
But easily pick up No Snitch. He's not shooting No Snitch. Logic gonna get the fire. What? Legendary's a bit confused. They're just losing players left, right, and that's Varsity nearly left to just 1. Logic AMK somehow holding it down, left to 1 as well. Logic going for the push. Up to him and Nagdi. 100 HP and cleanup. Left to a 1v2.
Oh, but he's one shot though.
Chu's still in the vehicle. He's just relaxing. He's just letting it play out. Gonna get easy. Now it's down to just 3 solos.
Damn.
Cost gonna be AFK on roof. Yeah, his game must have crashed out. Unfortunately, Chu and Logic left alone. 3 kills and 4 kills. Both each other doing well. 12 kills overall for Vasti. Only 6 on the dude.
Yeah.
Down to a 1v1. Who do you think's gonna win this?
I don't know, I feel like Logic, he has a medic and he has a bolter, guys, but we do have a shotgun in both players' hands. Now, depends how they're gonna play it, because, like, Chu just used his bolter, guys, so Logic already knows that he's close, but he has the high ground, so this depends on how they're gonna jump on him, if he gonna
100%,
jump or not.
100%, yeah. This roof is one of the best roofs in the game in terms of buildings. It's super easy. Logic just ran straight in the open. If Chu's possibly giving this away, misses the shot. Gets 165, but that's not going to be enough. The HSO versus Kurim, the fire rate is crucial. And that's going to be going into Logic's side. Maybe if Chu maybe peaked a bit earlier, got some more shots off, he could have probably ended it, but took a bit of time to relax on that and just gave up the high ground pretty much. Still good stuff. Vasti taking the victory, I believe, with 13 kills on the board. Not bad. What's your take from that?
I'm impressed. Like, yesterday they played good and today they come in very strong, you know. Ratman with 6 kills, but kind of died early in this, like, last fight, right? We have Logic with 5 who actually clashed, and No Snitch with 1 and Octo with 1. It was a good game for them. Kind of quiet for the whole lobby, if you ask me, but it was a good game for them. I think they have the most kills. Yeah, nobody has double digits when it comes to the team kills.
Yeah, Vasti going to be the only team with reaching anything plus 10 kills, which is pretty good. I mean, it's kind of expected. There is teams nearby, like 9 kills and so. I believe Legendary Team are going to be one of the teams in 9 kills. But yeah, I mean, generally speaking, again, considering on how this is played out, I think placement is probably going to be the most crucial part about this, because again, it is going to be 15 kills as a first place, and that's already they got more on placement points than they did on kills for Vasti. So I think that's going to be probably the realization for a lot of these teams, and that's going to be why people are going to probably play a bit more passive in that regard, trying to make sure they live to the end game. For instance, the dude 3-manning, but they still got the second place, which is worth, I think, 12 kills. So already a lot of kills coming in for them just for that placement. But yeah, I mean, Vasti have been a very consistent team. That's probably one thing I've catched up upon about them, is that they're very consistent in terms of their kills and just performances overall.
Yeah, they are consistent. I feel like they are one of the teams consistent, like in EU, as like Ryzen being consistent, as AMK being consistent, you know, and I feel like they are one of these like top 3, 4, 5 teams who are usually doing good. Maybe top 3, maybe top 5 in a tournament, you know. If they don't really have a lot of kills, they are top 3. If they have a lot of kills, they could compensate, you know. I feel like this is the dynamic.
100%. I feel a bit bad about Legendary in that last game, though. They had the best situation to come from it. They were on the high grounds, then they went down towards the buildings. They played, I think, 2 on the top roofs, and then they just crumbled for more or less. They just lost a lot of players for seemingly no reason, or just lost fights or something like that. But they really were the ones coming into that last few fights looking to win. But I don't really know what happened. They just lost fights seemingly. But still, though, nevertheless, good stuff in terms of kills for a lot of these teams. AMK residing in 4th place, still with a good amount of kills alongside that. With 9, we got 8 kills on Legendary, 6 kills on the dude. Sense following up as well with 5th place, with 7 kills. 6th place to 6 kills as well. That's going to be Team 8, I believe, Zon. Savage went from pretty much near enough getting wiped, lasted all the way up to 7th place, which I think is pretty commendable, considering the fact, of course, he wasn't in a great position. He had to stay solo pretty much the entire way through. Got the had the 1 kill, that was from early on, but at least got 7th place with it, which I think is all we can really ask from him. Of course, Ratman, I believe, yeah, Ratman's, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be AIM, which obviously has been playing with Vasti a lot, but I'm not sure why he's going with this name. I think he just likes it. But then, of course, a fan favorite, obviously, Risen, going to be dying out pretty early on here with 4 kills, still a decent amount. Lag, going to get 3 kills, Claw with 1, and sitting at 10th place, so that's not going to be looking good for first game.
Yeah, but looking good for Varsity, you know, so...
Oh yeah, 100%. Vasti definitely going to be leading the charge right now.
We're gonna see how it's gonna be the second one. Now, obviously, we did saw some teams like maybe staying closer to the dog tags and so on. So maybe the dynamics gonna be a little bit changed, and maybe because of this, players gonna play a little bit more cautious. I don't know. This is how I see it. Now, either that, either they can go all berserker and kill everyone. But I don't believe that. Like I feel like it's gonna be way chill. It's gonna be chill. 64 players in the lobby, and everyone's gonna play for their spot, because like it's very hard to actually go and get the dog tags, and you don't want to lose either, like your spot, especially if you're the last. That's why I think, I would just like cry in a corner and wait
Yeah.
for the team to leave.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised not that many. I think now the realization is kind of settling in for a lot of these teams. They're going to realize like now, okay, obviously a lot more people are going to last until endgame. The placement points are so crucial alongside the fact that it's tags. I think more people are going to realize they're going to have to settle in, wait until endgame, try and avoid as many fights as possible, unless they're very much given a fight that's so easy to the point they can't pass it up. And get some snipers. I don't know. I'm so shocked that not that many people are going with snipers as much. We're seeing a lot of SMGs, shotguns, everything, but not snipers in this type of tournament.
Check the rules, though.
Snipers are allowed. They are allowed, but the custom ones aren't. So customs are banned. It's just regular sniper rifles are all fine. So I'm just surprised there's not any as many like headshots or anything like that coming in, because that's definitely going to be something that's crucial, especially when people are playing basement. They're going to be probably just playing the high ground, trying to just see their surroundings, go for sniper shots or anything like that, and that'll be probably the most logical move. But no one's really going for that. Everyone's kind of playing like close range, seeing what they can do if they can. But I mean, hey, we'll see. Maybe a different change of pace this round. Let's see.
Yes, we're gonna see in this second game. 64 players again in the lobby. Nobody want to leave. Everyone is here to have fun. Maybe not that much of a fun. Maybe more kills than fun. But yeah, I'm excited. The path goes in a very good direction, right? It's in the middle. You can basically jump whenever you want, right? So yeah. Also, funny enough, casting yesterday and today, I woke up, I thought it's Saturday because I usually cast in the weekends. I was like, it is Saturday, and then now it was Tuesday. It is Tuesday today.
Yeah, just constant back-to-back casting. I mean, that's commitment right there.
Yeah, you're gonna get bored of me. Do we have other events?
Which of them? Oh, we've probably got quite a few, presumably. We're gonna get asked tonight after this event. We're gonna get asked by another tournament manager that wants us to cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't know, probably. Seeing this rate, it's more likely. But yeah. So far, it looks like nobody's really contesting each other. Refinery's not going to be touched, but a lot of teams going to be jumping off to the later stage of the flight, as kind of been a pattern recently. But it does look like we're not going to get contested. Maybe Heat once again. Savage are probably going to get their engagement. Indeed, 2 teams actually in Overgrown. Actually, 3 teams Heat, and then we got 2 teams over in Overgrown. Let's see how that plays out. Wonton's already losing 2. Maniac popping off, living up to his name. That's a huge engagement. 3 even down. Amir left alone. There's going to be a complete turnaround in comparison to their last game. Wonton's absolutely stomped Heat. Not so much anymore. This time being a different team, though. But Maniac, that was a huge opening pick with a 2-piece with shotgun. That's a crucial part about shotguns, though.
Yeah, that's why I don't use them. I have 0 skills when it comes to shotgun. I would die if I would have a shotgun in my hand. I usually do, actually.
It's just,
but guys, if you want to recruit me for your team, I'm free agent, by the way. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm playing with Gara.
Someone will pick you up, don't worry. Oh, Insane gonna go down. Not gonna be looking good. Of course, he was the one that lasted as long as he could over, to get the 7th place for the team, but of course dying a bit early is not gonna be the most ideal. They don't really have much loot for anything. Insane confirmed. Now, Londarino gonna get picked up. Not gonna be looking strong for Savage. Left to 2. Gets one more. Luigi, actually. Hades needing to land his shotgun shots. Yeah, a bit of lag coming in. Does get the kill. Left to Hades. 1 solo up against Mabares. Has the shotgun. Poltergeist coming in. The movement. If it looks so laggy, I don't know what to say. 22 damage on 1 shotgun shot. Not going to be ideal. Mabares is still solo. It's a 1v1. Though is going to finally catch that head. Gets the 37 seconds remaining. Amir, though, as well as solo. He has all tags. Going to be just running away. Yeah, that was a bit intense. Yeah, but that was just unfortunate. Just found his head, got the easy shots, and killed him off. But I mean, that was a bit unfortunate in regards to Hades. Just 22 damage on a shotgun shot that close. I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, of course, we just saw Maniac getting 2-piece immediately. That clearly was a 250 shot both back, and it looks like PPSH coming in. Yeah, that's that's Mori going down. Yeah.
Yes, and also we have Eric, who is the last one. He might be chased by this team, but even if he's not, it's gonna be a pain to pick up the dog tags. I feel like all are inside, so yeah, it's gonna be hard. But damn. Oh, we have the M team back. Were this not the team that like fighted last game against Savage, right? They are back, so I believe like the last one managed to.
Team Nine. Yeah, this is gonna be legendary. They as well. I mean. Team 9, they did do good. They lasted a lot. They got 9 kills, I believe, last round, but they just kind of choked the last round. They had everything going for them. They could easily have third-partied AMK alongside Varsity, but they just kind of, I don't know, just kind of crumbled in the pressure, I guess. It just got too, I don't know, focused on different individuals, just to expose themselves to different surroundings, and that's kind of what's screwed them up, more or less. They have clearly gone a different direction. They're not playing as aggressive. They're kind of playing just relaxing, getting as much loot as possible for this endgame. But, I mean, that fight, though, and I mean, that's just the two sides of the coin when it comes to shotgunning. I mean, so one day you'll land every shot very strong onto the body, and then you'll get a 1 pump back-to-back, getting a quick 2-piece like Maniac, or you'll just be, unfortunately, like Hades, where it's just only, like, maybe a toenail just got shot, and you did 10 damage. I mean, that's the punishment of shotgunning. It works sometimes and doesn't. I mean,
yeah, but like, it was a small spot too, you know, when he was trying to like slide. I guess in order to use shotgun, you need to slide and stuff, right? I don't know. I don't use shotguns, but like I always get like from people who are like sliding, doing like god movement there, and I feel like he didn't really had like where to do that because it was a shield. It was like a small, yeah. But he got headshotted. Pretty tough actually. That was brutal.
Yeah, he just got caught while he was just crouching behind the defender, and I mean. He took the opportunity when he can. It was a very risky situation, of course, having the shotgun. But Dave looks to be getting beamed quickly by Reaper. This is going to be over in Ski Town. LTP up against FBI. FBI having a bit of an early death last round. Maybe they can avenge it. I'm not sure what happened to LTP. And didn't really catch up to them. But Defender's going through.
Okay, we have a follow-up from them. And some smoke. Okay, some of the players are knocked. We have Mazi and Medkit. Oh, he got a get shot. Oh, maybe not. First... He got a kill.
Over.
Oh.
Mad Kid gone though.
Yeah, and
Over just choking the like some of the most I don't even know what to say about that. He had the freest shots to go for, and he just choked every single one of them. I mean, yeah, we need to jump in.
Exactly.
Show him how to play shotgun. That's gonna be how it is. I feel a bit bad though, but Porva, he had the cleanest angle to shoot him with the shotgun, especially that close, and he just didn't land anything there. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe he was just lagging. Maybe he just got a bit too under the pressure there. I'm not sure. But Customs are now going to be coming in. 2 teams are fully wiped. RMS going to find a kill on Entity. I wonder what everyone's going to go for.
We have a lot of players back to Overground/Heat. We have 3 teams. Maniac here getting some shots. Also, Hidden is pushing as well. We have Luigi who is down, right? We have some upper control from this house. We have the confirm, but we also have the B team coming from the bottom, so they could be bothered right now with the ninjas actually going and getting the high ground to fight against this team.
I'm lost. Are snipers banned? We have not seen a single sniper. I feel like snipers are accidentally like turned off or something. It might be the case. Like I expect a sniper to be used right now, but I mean, not a single sniper has been found. I have a strong feeling it's probably because the sniper setting has been disabled by accident. But it looks like we're going to see an engagement over in Nuclear Plant. That's going to be actually AMK up against Varsity. Going to be possibly a Vengeance. Logic going to go down. This is going to be left to Actua in this situation. So quickly AMK making fast work of Varsity. A bit of an avenge fight coming in after that last round. Of course, Logic won the fight against Nagdi, winning the 1v1 to finish off AMK. But now it's going to be a bit of a flip turn. 30 seconds on the clock. Actua has a snowboard, so he can probably get tags, but more ideally he's going to probably use a vehicle. Though it looks like the dude coming in for the third party. Defender. AMK a bit struggling here. The dude do have a full squad. Nagdi gone. Left to a 2v4. Or 2v3 even. The nade. Ali gone. Left to 1. That's going to be Camper. Indeed he is. Luckily, he does have a snowboard. I think so. I think they probably have been accidentally disabled or something. But in the rules, They're full-blown banned?
Yeah, it says snipers on the ground and in the purple and green drops. Snipers are banned. All customized snipers, all banned. Yeah, that's what it said. In the rules.
I think I've been blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. I can't tell if they edited that. What the fuck? I swear it said customized sniper rifles.
Okay. Well.
Oh, I read the part below. I said all. It says all
exactly.
customized snipers are banned. Oh, I thought they would just write down as snipers overall. Oh, never mind that. I read that said just.
Fighting.
Yeah, it looks like Risen could be in a fight. Golden incredibly low. Let's see. Actua has the RV. He's gonna go back for tags. Has a custom alongside himself. But so far, Risen have been playing a lot more passive, which I mean is to be expected, of course. Again, it's the placement points are so good to pass up. We do have some teams actually trying to go for these tags. Claude getting some shots off, trying to go against Team 18. And Team 18 do have some decent positioning. They have these ridges to kind of work with. They just need to make sure they don't get a bit too cocky and over-peak too much. Fabio in a bit of an awkward situation. Golden actually going to be the first one dead. This is actually going to be 3 teams. Claude maybe going to follow up. Indeed, he is. Gone down quickly. 2 players gone for Risen. Issue is just this high ground is really hard to work with in terms of trying to retain tags. Because you probably will get chased away.
Yeah, Fabio is getting they actually might be able to, confirm the kills here. Al's getting some shots. I'm not, I don't like the skin on the PK. I'm just saying. We have Stop who gets shot in the air. That was pretty nice actually. Fallen got him. But yeah, Reza needed to push back. We also have another team who needed to push back because of the, the engagement, and they need the dog tags, right? We also AMK have with just 1 player remaining. Horizon also with 1 player, so yeah, it doesn't really look good for them,
Yeah, this is yeah, again a very unfortunate situation for Risen. Luckily they do have lag, which is going to be the ninja player, which is the most ideal situation. He has a chip upgrade alongside, so he's silent on footsteps, so this could be an easy clutch for him. Claude went back down the hill, so it's a bit of an easy obtaining of tags. People are not focusing on lag side, so he is going to be able to get tags. We do have Team 18 more focused on RMS really far away rather than anything else, but Mabar's as well actually going to be running away from his life up against a pistol player. Here's the pistol. Hidden actually going to come in with a revive as well. Going to get the pistol whip alongside. Has plenty of loot. I think he was about... What the fuck was that? Hidden! Going for an... what the fuck is it called? What is it called? Execution! He tried to execute him.
Oh.
Maybe there's a personal beef between the two. I'm not entirely sure, but we don't really see people execute really nowadays.
Oh really? Did we saw them before?
I didn't catch anyone trying to go for an execution in the tournaments prior, but I mean, it's nice to see someone trying to go for it. Rohan going to go down, though Seal as well going to get raised. Not going to be looking strong. Entity, I think, one of the last players for the team.
I can execute you if you want in game.
I'd prefer not. I don't want to get executed. What do you mean?
I didn't get executed either, so that's why I want to execute you. Oh, is it the MK out? Oh, MK is out. I just saw the last player dying in the kill feed. Yeah, they're out.
Yeah, Camper's gone. I think it must have been a case where Camper was just not able to get tags back.
And
yeah, that's.
Too. Is it Varsity out? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're all out. I think they must have caught on to lag. Varsity along a lot of the main teams just got wiped out. But all to the same reason. They all were down to 1 player. They had to get tags and they just couldn't find the tag. So I mean, that's how crucial it is to stay alive until endgame, because those tag collections is going to be the big issue for these teams. But of course, that's going to be a big blow, especially to a team like Varsity, which of course had a great game earlier. 15 points from placement alongside 10 plus kills. So of course it was the first great game, but now not so much. I don't know how many kills they had this time around, but they did get an early death, so not ideal. But this could be a big recovery for any of these teams that want to try and take over that top 3.
H team has some good kills. We have RMS with 5 kills. We have Stop with 2. We have Hidden with 3 and Salivab with 1. I think they are leading the lobby right now with the kills, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't see a lot of teams with that many kills, at least the ones that are alive right now,
Oh yeah, 100%. So yeah, currently 11 kills, definitely going to be on a high end. They could probably get the top fraggers overall if they stay this way, considering Logic and the rest of Varsity probably had around 12 kills last game. So as long as they keep going, they should be fine. But still 8 teams remaining, up against only 7 other teams. They should be just fine to stay alive as long as they can make the zone in time. There's still 24 seconds remaining, or 30 seconds remaining rather. We should be all good for this. Yeah, it's just kind of be a slow game right now for the rotations. They do have a good side of zone. They have Sakura side. Easily just to hold it. But pretty much everyone's going to be split off. Not really risking too much. But now it's just a matter of how everyone positions themselves. Obviously, we have the compound in the dead center zone. But surrounding that is just going to be all hills and stuff. So it's more or less just how well you can aim your AR pretty much.
Fabio and his team, right? They are very close to this side of the zone, right? Close to Sakura-ish. But they did not engage the team that would come out, that would come out of the zone. That would be a good possibility for them to actually have the H-team who is approaching this I-team on top, right? We have Easy, RMS on already cooking the kills on top, right? We have their good positioning and they are trying to backstab while they are pushing in front as well. The end getting some shots. I don't know if this works or not for them, but they are just getting the kills. We have the medic and right now this looks very, very good for this H team. We have a 3v station and RMS is on 8 kills right now.
Yeah, that's incredibly huge for a team like them. Of course, they'd had already a I'm not entirely sure actually how many kills they had the previous round. Of course, Legendary was close-up team to them. But, I mean, this is definitely a huge come-up because they need these kills. Because, I mean, the kills aren't going to be that big of a deal. As long as they get a top 1... If they manage to get first place, that's going to be huge in terms of points overall. But the kills aside, I mean, now they just need to make sure they stay maintaining their position and get the full squad back up as long as they get stopped to get some loot. And don't choke this, because if they can get that first place, this is a major game for them.
Oh, definitely. And right now, those are trying maybe to go towards the zone. Obviously, the zone is closing very, very fast. We have 2 teams coming from the zone. They are both in front of them, right? Wanted is called, right? And we also have another team on the side, actually on top of them. So they need to engage this team first, and then if they're gonna make it alive, they have another team behind them. So this does not look good for either of these 2 teams, actually, because of how the rotation works here. Or they're gonna make it.
LTP now going to be losing players, but here comes the dude immediately losing 2 actually. Cheers, what the fuck? I think the dude nearly got wiped. Vivant left alone. The quickest turnaround.
I didn't even have time to check.
Yeah, they almost all 3 of them just got beamed so quickly. They didn't even get time to react. The dude just lost so many for no reason. I mean, that really should have never happened. They came from behind, they were catching them off surprise, but they immediately got turned on. But that was a huge play from Wontons. Only losing 1 player from that is wild. But still, LTP outside the zone. They actually managed to come back in, actually. They have some position to work with. Now focusing on Wontons. Still, it's a 3v3. We still have another team maybe interested with the fight. And here comes Amir going down. Gets to confirm. Reaper gone. 2v2. But there is a team actually further out in the distance we can hear just getting shot at. Yeah, that's going to be Sense, in fact. Sense with a full team. Starting to close up. Vivant, actually, player of interest. He is only a solo.
Yeah, but he does have like a snowboard, so it's going to be a little bit harder to pick up. So they're going to probably make the rotation towards like the H team or towards this, you know, M team on the side, not knowing that they are already fighting someone. So it could be good. Like, I do believe that could be something that they can do. Right now, the customs could be like borrowed from the other team, and they are pushing. We have the shield as well, both shields, but
this could be huge. Misses.
Yeah, because of the zone. Look, they don't really have the advantage here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, possibly, again, the shotgun, just such a crucial gun. If Believer maybe have gotten that 1 pick, that would have been a million player knock. There was no chance he could have probably gotten that res. But still has left to Jay. Has a QQ9. He's going with the SMG route. He doesn't want to go for a shotgun. He doesn't want to take the risk of a shotgun. But he's still solo. 6 teams remaining. There's a team in a vehicle. Wouldn't be surprised if that's Vivant, because, I mean, that's kind of the strategy they went with last round. But it's actually not going to be Vivant. Vivant's in the wide open. Has a bit of coverage with the rocks to work with. He has a full... Well, he has an Entity, rather, and Zon. Both Mabaras and Entity are going to be actually kind of surrounded Vivant. Kind of...
that the vehicles, they actually...
They're going to be jumping on Vavan, actually.
Oh,
They lose, but Vavan died. Wait, no. No, wait. He won that, but lost to zone. Here comes Jay, gets that free picks, and now left to Entity. Last main play for that team. I mean, yeah, everyone's just playing for the hills. They know they need to play careful, not risk too much. Luckily, Sense is still a full squad. They only have 1 kill, though, so they're focusing purely on that placement points. Gonna get 1. So the beam coming in. Babby down. Being tagged from the side. Gonna get that res quickly.
And the shield. I feel like they're gonna get covered. But Sense is pushing like it's I don't know how to it's his name, right? Thond gets some shots as well. And they're
Thonded.
pushing for Season. Yeah.
Didn't gone.
there's one shot, I think.
Now this is gonna be horrendous. Sense getting that sudden just aggression coming in, the adrenaline rush coming through their veins. But that is gonna be actually the wipe on team 8. Actually, no, it isn't actually. Still 1 up. Has the snowboard. He has 20 kills on the board for the whole team.
Oh damn.
Entity circling around with the motorcycle. Sen's now losing players actually down to a 2v2.
Okay.
Rewind coming in. Sen's up against LTP. Holding the ground. Still somehow alive. Now it's just mostly these two just fighting it off in a 2v2. The solo is just waiting for time, waiting for that placement to possibly come in. Jay actually outside of the zone. I'm going to push up a bit closer. Has the rock. Demay. Actually going to spot the remaining player of Team 8. He has the 1-7, using the the snowboard rather. I think he's one. Don't tell me he dies to zone. Running straight into Entity. He's still got a motorcycle in this zone.
Oh god. Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't decided to ditch it. He's just playing really hard for that, and that's going to be Team 8 completely wiped out. But they still have 20 kills, which is great for them.
Damn.
Within a top 5 position, which is huge, but still, that's not that many points in comparison to like the next few.
This is funny, not funny, you know, with the vehicles, to be honest, at the end. No, I understand. Like, you know, just tell whatever, right? The player from Anti, right? He got 1 kill right now. He's trying to connect the 2nd kill, but he's not able. Like his friend, his teammate, the May actually was there and helped him. It's a 1v2v1 situation. It's a 1v2v1v motorbike situation.
Yeah, Entity just going back for the placement points. I mean, again, placement is so crucial in this. The points is just so favorable to that. We got Jay just sitting, relaxing, see if we can maybe get a free pick. Spots the person on roof. There's a shotgun on his right side, but Jay is completely unaware. Jay has no game sound, seemingly. Doesn't even react to it. Has the medic.
Okay,
Doesn't get the kill. Demay gone.
No.
This could be big. If he can get this kill, is struggling to get that kill on the player.
No.
Wait, did he win? Team 14. I don't know. I'm not sure if Sense won that. I'm not sure.
I don't think. I think
we'll have to see.
Player
Team 14 is going to be...
Yeah. Not the mate, the other one. I think the one that I was spectating. Sorry, it was so bad. Was him.
Sense won it. They were luckily in... They nearly fumbled it. I mean, wrapping that van saved his life, made him last longer, which is still surprising considering he's up against a medic player. But great stuff to them. They didn't get that many kills, though. They were focused purely on the placement, which, I mean... You can't really blame him for that. Again, the placement points is so favorable. 15 kills is the first place, especially with this lobby size. I mean, it makes sense to go for the placement. So 3 kills onto Thundered, 1 to May, 1 to Kush. I don't know how to say the guy's name. Turkish? Not sure. Then, still, first place, great stuff to them. 1 Tons following out close with 2nd place with a 6-kill game. Then we got Team 15. That's going to be Zone Esports, which I believe did die early. I'm not entirely sure. Did have at least 8 kills, which is not too bad on the higher end compared to the other 2 teams. LTP getting a decent amount of kills as well. 8 kills with the 4th place. 5th place going over to Team 8, which did do incredible. Did an amazing 20 kills. The highest kills that we've seen so far. And the most kills we were probably going to be seeing. I doubt that any other team is really going to reach that in the 3rd round, considering on how heavy the placement points are. But I'm still surprised that we did see a team that goes really hard for kills in this type of point system. So great stuff to them. They still got the 5th place as well. So that's going to definitely put them really high up. I'm not sure where they'll place in the top 3, of course, because 1st place is so important. But still, 20 kills is major. 6th place would go over to Team 19, which is the Dude, which have been maintaining the top 7 at least. First round, they had 7th place with only a 3-man. This time, going to have the full squad. Did get a bit more kills in regard to that. They're going to get 6 kills. And as well, we have some other teams. Team 9, which is going to be Legendary Team, which also did great last round. Going to be dying out early on. Did get 8 kills, however, and of course 5 kills going over to one of their players, Kosh. I don't even know how to say that guy's name. Still, nevertheless, going to get 5 kills for himself, and nothing really too crazy from any other team. But of course, we had AMK, Varsity, and Risen all wiped out basically consecutively. That's pretty a huge loss, especially to, of course, Varsity. They won the first round, but having all 3 of the top teams just wiped out like that so quickly is a bit of a shocker, to be honest. But I mean, what can you expect? What's your take from that round overall?
It was good for the teams that we don't see that active, right? Usually in the lobbies. Like in the first lobby, it was all about like, MK, Ryzen, right? Varsity. Then when they got eliminated quite fast, it lets room to the other teams to actually make more kills, even if they played a little bit more caches, right? So yeah, I like both ways. I like even when like, the consistent team are usually top 3, but I like when also other teams that are like usually not like doing that good, because they usually go against like teams as Varsity or like Ryzen or like AMK, and they get like eliminated pretty fast because maybe they don't have position or so on. It's good to see.
Shut the fuck up,
like,
Blaze. I know your name.
Performing good too, like the ones that won, earlier.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is a very big game for people that want to try and catch out to that top 3 position, because again, it's 150 euros. That's still a good chunk of money for a lot of these teams. So of course they're going to want to try and get that placement. And I believe the placement is the points are, well, the money is split between the top 3 teams, if I'm not mistaken. So still, that gives a lot of opportunity for people to reach that top bracket. And of course, having the top 3 teams that you would argue to expect to perform already dying out early is pretty big. Of course, Varsity again being the leading team from the first round. I don't know what the placement is right now. I feel as if Varsity is still up there, still probably going to be resigning top 2, top 3. And then, of course, I mean, team, 8? That was still pretty incredible from them. A 20 kill game, and then probably like maybe 8 kills off of the placement. That's pretty big. I think they're probably going to be sitting up there, probably in second, possibly first. I'm not sure.
Well, we're gonna see. It's very unpredictable. I never catch up with the points. I'm always like, I'm gonna just wait because, like, I don't know. I feel like there's always something that I forget. I'm like, maybe placement points, maybe about the kills. But yeah, it is interesting, and I do like that I don't see snipers and I see shotguns. I feel like it's more engagement when you have a shotgun than when you stay and snipe. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's my preference, to be honest. I was like so used to see always like snipers and no shotguns, and now coming here and seeing like shotguns and no snipers is actually quite cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like my fair share of sniping. I think it's quite interesting to play, because I feel like it's a bit more I guess rewarding to say when it comes to sniping, because obviously you need to land the headshot. It's a crucial thing to get in order to make the pick, because usually you won't want to go for body shots. A lot of the meta right now is to get a headshot, and of course that's going to be a lot of skill, especially since it's very inconsistent in this game in terms of like bullet velocity and stuff like that. So I mean, I think it's more rewarding. I wish I mean, yeah, I do like my fair share of sniping, but I mean, shotgunning as well is one of those things where it's very interesting to watch, very like really in favor of anyone, really. And no, it's not too favorable to just one player. Anyone could really get the shot off, because all it is just a crucial landed shot that really anyone can do.
Or anyone could choke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can easily choke. It's a 50-50 shot when you're shotgunning, really. You can easily get a damage shot of like 20 bullets, 20 damage in comparison to someone with 250. It's really up in the air and how consistent it's going to be. But in terms of people landing, nobody went platform. Of course, MK are going to be going black market as their favorite spot. A lot more people, again, same thing in terms of where people are landing. People are going to be landing on the upper echelon of the map, usually the top right side, which has been kind of the consistent thing. People are going to be jumping on the later end of the flight. But it looks like 2 Team Sakura from the looks of things. Savage and Wontons, which are once again going to be engaging, not in heat this time, but Sakura. So I'm quite interested if they're going to maybe get a flip.
Maybe it's their time to actually, have their, like, how to say, to win right against them, because this was the team that eliminated them in the first like lobby, and I feel like it's time for revenge, maybe, or not. looking forward to see. Alright, obviously being at the beginning, right? Right now they're gonna try their best. We have Hips who is getting already some shots in some of the players. Insane is already on top trying to get positions and shooting from the back. But again, we did see this scenario before with this team, right? And playing against the same team, it feels like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah, I think
debatable.
in this situation, though, I think Savage are definitely going to be the ones in favor. Insane having a beautiful position, has a chopper, though, unfortunately, doesn't keep track of everyone. Is going to get picked up, which is a huge loss to them. Now here comes the push immediately as well. Londorino completely unaware with the shotgun still going to be going down. So we have Hades having high ground. Has the poltergeist ready? As long as he plays this well, he has this high ground to work with, though he is going to get focused on by multiple players. It's going to be an issue now. 46 seconds. Issue is Insane has put himself on the roof. He's not going down or anything. He's making it even more of a difficult task to actually attain his tag. Hades has one tag, though. He has 35 seconds to play with, though. Still, that's a lot to ask for, especially in this situation. 1v4. As long as they have one person on every side of the building, it's going to be someone looking at him, at least. Don't peek this. It's too risky, and that's going to be what happens, unfortunately. That's going to be Savage. 2 for 2 going to be going out due to the hands of Wonton. Unfortunate.
I wanted like a story, you know, like to build up a story, you know, for revenge and stuff. We do this in MP sometimes, you know, like, but there was no story to tell right now. And definitely M team did have the upper hands. All of the players actually getting each a kill, and right now having the first team eliminated, I feel like it's gonna go a little bit slower. Maybe Ryzen gonna engage at Dogs, but I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's definitely going to be case scenario. I don't think really we're going to see much of anything for the next bit of time. Actually, we may have Risen up against FBI. I think that's going to be the most important thing. Sammy looks to be the Ravager player, interestingly enough, is going to go down those Claude. Here comes a possible two-piece, but the Trickster is going to come in, even though it does kind of block his sight. Maybe getting a 3k. Claude just getting probably the freest kills of his life. Could maybe get the 4k, possibly, depending on how this plays out. Looks like Lag going to be on the chase, though. Lag hungry for this kill, has the BY ready. Mazzy left alone in the 1v1, choking it, and that's going to be Lag taking the victory, and that's going to be a quick little wipe coming in. Already 2 teams wiped this early. It's honestly quite surprising. I wasn't expecting it to be too fast, but it's just going to be happening. But, I mean, that's definitely going to be something you need to do, especially for Risen's case scenario. They haven't really done too well the past 2 rounds. Nothing too insane. They died out a bit early on the first round, died out early on again second round. So, I mean, it's all about really just trying to keep... I don't know, just making a really incredible game, but I doubt they're going to get anything close to something like first place in terms of like the overall standings. I think maybe they can hinder around third place, possibly, but they really need an insane game. Like first place, 20 kills, easy. We'll have to see.
Yeah. But right now, having already these 2 teams eliminated, like, not even like to say that, oh, they got like, I don't know, maybe 2 players out. No, we have 8 players out already. They will not respawn, they will not come back. I feel like the kills gonna be a little bit lower, because as I said, something that I saw yesterday in EU as well, is that they go for the full like wipe, you know, they don't let the player maybe to like they go and chase them, right? They finish the team. So I feel like having already 2 teams out and possibly going for like maybe the third one soon, it's gonna be way harder to make the kills, you know, because they usually finish all the teams, you know, are the players.
100%. Yeah, a lot of these teams are going to be quite far away. They're not going to be probably engaging in any sort of fight for quite some time, probably the next minute or so. We may see a bit of an engagement later on. Wow, my screen's a bit weird. It's showing that there's people directly next to the dude, but that's not the case. I'm not sure. The minimap's a bit bugged, it looks like.
Sorry, you see what 120 FPS does? You see?
I mean, yeah, maybe it's bugged more than anything. I don't know. It's weird. I keep seeing J Team not just being like next to people, but they're clearly not there. They're on the opposite side of the map, doing their own thing.
Beside Varsity, but they were not.
Yeah, see, it's not 120 FPS. It's your fault as well. Now, I mean, yeah, I don't know. We're not going to really see much of anything for quite some time. It looks like, though, AMK going to be going straight past the dude completely. They're not going to go take that fight, but here's the customs now. I feel like there's definitely going to be a big engagement coming in right after this, but still, it is being quite slow. We'll have to see. No one's currently in the flight path of where the customs are coming in. I mean, to be fair, we got AMK, we got slots A. The first drops in water, not going to be good. If AMK only kept in black market, they would have this custom, but they're not. So it looks like the dude may already take it from them.
Oh,
so I'm not so sure.
them. They hit the two AMK players so badly that they needed to jump off. Nagdi is knocked already. Ellie is trying to reach, like to leave, but we do have Redman who is behind him. So damn, this is tough actually. Two players from AMK. Well, one player killed and one chased. This gonna be tough. Oh. Will Redman get Ellie? He has one shot. He's changing his gun. One shot. Oh! Ellie got him. Nice one. That was interesting. But he's getting pushed.
Yeah, I wasn't able to watch that fight. There was another fight going on between, I believe, Team 8 as well, which did manage to stay alive. That's going to be... Actually, no, Team 9, rather. Legendary team up. Ali going to go down. Actua actually going to be finding that pick. Trading for Ratman. Ratman going to get scanned in, of course. But yeah, this is a huge loss to AMK. Now having to focus more on the grabbing of the tags rather than actually going for a custom. Andrew having to jump out the vehicle. Evading a lot of these shots, though, he's probably going to die out doing so. That's the issue here. It does die out. 6 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure if they got the scan in. I believe so. So Nagdi at least going to be coming back. And that's going to be actually Morlek coming in. Grabbing a few kills. Zon, well, rather going to be Team 8. Losing some players. They're losing half their team. Again, the not winning team, rather, but definitely the kill leaders from the previous round. 20 kills up. Hidden can't drive clearly. RMS holding his just waiting, hoping for the best. Yeah, this is going to be an unfortunate bit of turn for them. I don't think they have customs whatsoever. Oh, I'm not sure which teams have customs. Risen have double customs somehow.
Maybe from the loot. Oh, Hidden just stopped there. Okay, that's interesting. We have Els who is getting some shots as well. Chu is knocked though. Coming back to this fight at Harbor, right? We do have a 3v3 situation, I feel like, because obviously always this is bugged, you know, when you spectate, it's always bugged. We have some shots from Fabio who picked up, you know, Chu, and we have Cheese and also Morlek who is pushing away, but he pushes in front of RMS. That could be deadly for him.
Yeah, still the dude have one tag already scanned. They just need to obtain Chu, which should be pretty easy as long as Chiz lands the run over, which he does successfully do. 50 seconds on the clock. Vasti going to be in a fight with Risen. But of course, again, Risen, double customs ready. Claude going to go down, trading another kill though. It's down to a 2v3. Logic actually finding a different fight. There's going to be a different team here. That's going to be, I believe, KOH in slot 2.
Yeah.
They're only 3 men though. There's going to be up by Latino and alongside Outlaw. But still, Vasti holding their own. Still got 2 players up. Nagdi is solo, trying to get these tags as much as he can. Luckily, this is the perfect time for him because all these teams are going to be fighting different fights. He's going to be running all the way up to Ratman. They're a bit of cautious about this fight. He's getting beamed actually pretty heavily by Logic. Logic beaming 19 HP. Nagdi barely alive. 12 seconds. He needs to get the scan in though. He's going to go straight towards Team 9, which is a legendary team, shooting other players. Outlaw gone. Does get the scan in. Running wide in the open. Surprisingly not beamed. Luckily, does get 1 at least. He still needs to get 2 tags though. Andrew just came back. Ackman and Ali need to though. Grabbing this tag in front of quite a few different players. That's going to be Ackman back.
Oh, but the tags are very close to expire, especially Ali's tag, so it's crucial to actually get it. Kosh got a kill, right? We have... Oh no! That was such a good grenade logic actually. And yeah, I think seems like the dog tag from wait, is it Andrew back? Cause I can't spec.
Andrew just came back. Yeah, he just came back off revive. He's India currently.
Okay, I was like, okay, why am I not able to spec him? But there's another issue. There is the Risen team, right? Who's coming? Well, they're trying to rotate right towards the other side to go to a drop to the actually zone. But we have some of the players from Varsity behind them, so be like a good time to engage, maybe when they're like going to combat.
Holographic decoys released.
Latino
Okay.
just got pumped to oblivion. Oh, that's unfortunate. The last player gonna be out entirely. Still 10 teams remain. 4 teams so far been wiped. Risen's still holding this bridge. They're gonna be kind of watching over towards Vasti here. Logic gonna be still outside the zone, not aware of this. Else actually gonna go ahead and grab a kill on Porva. That's gonna be LTP over in radar base. Fallen gonna go down, living up to his own name. Chino holding the second floor. Gets that confirmed. 24 seconds. Still a bit out of the fight. He's not really getting any assistance from his team when he really needs it. Reaper alongside Yorli gonna be really not of assistance, and that's going to probably cost his life. And indeed it is. Reaper, and I don't know what they're doing. They're not helping his teammate. I'm going to just let them die off while he's fighting a full team alone. That's 2 seconds remaining. Still got a couple more revive flights coming in. Should be another 2 revive. Dr. Stop trying to get his tags as well. Going to crash, unfortunately. Should be a free kill, but no one's going to shoot for him. So we got Risen as well taking their fight. It's going to be finding Logic. Ratman over there as well. Getting away. Doesn't have the tag though. Risen just taking a sweet time, just trying to grief as much as possible onto Varsity. Sitting already on 7 kills, not too bad.
Airdrop has been delivered.
A lot of people coming in. Yeah, they may engage in this. There's a lot of players in Radar.
We do have Ryzen engaging here. This easy. We have Easy and Kosh who are trying to push back. RMI is just getting some shots too, right? And Reason is shooting in the same team as well, focusing their whole attention towards this M team wanted, right? So yeah, they might have an issue when they're gonna cross over. But in the same time, Actua, No Snitch, and Ratman are trying to get, well, they're all over the place, you know. Every player is in Narnia. Oh, Actua just got knocked. No Snitch is in Raider base. And as you mentioned, there are a lot of people in Raider base, but also coming from standoff through that, you know, I forgot how to say, bridge.
Yeah, the bridges are going to be definitely something that's going to cause a lot of teams to probably die out. Ratman going to go out. I will mention now as well, AMK just got wiped. Andrew, unfortunately, going to be finding the entirety of Sens, and just got very... it was just a really unfortunate peak. Just immediately peeked on with a shotgun and just one pumped out of the lobby, and that's going to be AMK out of the picture entirely. 9 teams left. But, I mean, yeah, everyone's just kind of trying to find their foothold, trying to find a location, and Wanton's actually going to be running straight into Risen here. Down to a clean 4v4. They need to take this fight. There's no chance they can really do anything. Believer is actually in a decent spot. Lag gonna find a mirror. Golden in the wide open. Should be a free pick to pick up. Indeed it is.
Enemy eliminated. Oh, Cloud got some help there though. He is trying to get some shots. We have 2 more remaining players from this wanted team, right? One is knocked. We have Damage. He is, I think, I do believe, no, he's Damage and Believer are the last 2 up here. So yeah, trying to pick up the Dogtex, trying to actually stay alive. Believer is quite behind, I think, the right Risen team, right? He's getting spotted by Cloud and he got like, oh, never mind, they're out.
The 2-piece coming in from Lag and Claude. Really working well with the combination there. Working together to make those kills. So that was a nice little kill from Claude, jumping and still landed the shot. 10 kills on the board right now. Actually, no, even 11 currently on Risen. But we are actually going to see Zon, that being Dr. Stop, getting some kills. Reaper down. That's going to be LTP. Left to just 2. Porver and Chino. Porver even going to get 1 pumped out of the building. Left just 1. That's going to be Chino, whom of which is going to be on the hills. Not really risking too much. No Snitch gone. Is that the end for Varsity? No. Logic's still up. He's going to be in a near blown up Antelope. 30 seconds on the clock. I think that's going to be, might be the only tag available. I'm not sure. It's bugged currently saying Ratman and Act was wiped, which may not be the case. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and we still were waiting for Golden to come back from the side of Risen, and then they should have like a full team back, and they could have like a pretty chance to actually win this lobby.
100%. We're going to have to see how this plays out. Still 8 teams remain. I believe this is going to be the last revive flights. Indeed it is. Everything's now going to be permanent. Now it's all about playing it careful. The hill, and kind of a bit of radar base as well, is going to be the final zones. We've got quite a few teams already residing towards radar base, so it's just going to be a matter of just holding down buildings, not risking too much. Chiz incredibly low, actually. Alongside the rest of the dude taking their own engagements. Morlek low as well, plating up. Vaughn actually going to get beamed. Had multiple angles. Completely unaware with the Peacekeeper coming in. Gonna grab that kill.
They're trying to rotate back. We have another players coming in, like with the vehicles, I guess, and they need to stay put a little bit because this H team, right? They are pretty strong, right? They have 6 kills right now, and they are pushing. We have also Risen who is coming in. We have Morlek inside of this house, and Dr. Stuff is pushing. I believe it's Cheese. Yeah, Cheese place got shot down because Dr. Stop and his teammate actually combined in the damage, got some shots, right? But Risen is from the top, getting also some good information, and also a big Cloud being able to give some damage for the players inside of the house.
Yeah. This is kind of a make or break for a lot of these teams. A lot of teams are slowly losing players left, right, and center, and it's costing them a lot of positioning. But we are losing some teams now, slow and steady. We got some decent positioning for some players, though. We got Ratman currently residing in top of the kind of satellite tower. I'm not sure how to say this, but also Sweet Dream's going to finally get his first kill. RMS dead.
Oh.
But the question is how Ratman's going to rotate away. Logic is currently alone. Going kind of close behind Risen. They are going to be starting to make a hard push onto the radar base, trying to see if they can get some more kills. They could be getting a 20 kill game.
Yeah, Cloud already on top of this house, getting some shots on bottom and on top as well. They're securing this place in radar base because they have the top control, right? They're gonna engage this team. Fabio is now expelling, he's getting pushed, but legit got some shots on Golden Boy. He is there to get the pickup. Street helping him and get the kill. Right now, I think there is just a couple of players remain. Oh, never mind. Else is down too. Fabio is down and Fallen is the last man standing in this team, right? He has the top position, but he's getting shot from everywhere, so he needs actually to kind of jump down or to get a better position. Oh, Cloud? Okay, that was a
All
good,
gonna get picked up.
beam.
Yeah, that's huge. As well, we got Sens basically in a pretty strong position. They have the position to kind of gatekeep Risen. Fallen gonna get picked up. Indeed, he is. But still, Sens actually gonna be backing up. This could have been a nice play for them if they played it right. Logic gonna be actually above them. So they could have been nading away at Risen, but choosing not to. They're going to give away the position, which Risen only has as an option to really rotate. And they are going to rotate for the left side of the hills, actually. Going to be challenging towards 8. Logic gone. Left to Ratman. Ratman still somehow alive. Finds some loot to work with. Logic picked up. Now Sens really losing 1. But they're getting immediate trade down to a 2v3. And here comes Risen from behind. They need to start rotating. Has the snowboards. Hidden. I don't think is going to be as lucky. Doesn't have a snowboard at all. Has to probably take the fight.
Yes, the May is also trying to push back. We have the medic circle also in the mix, but Risen has the
Golden
upper
is
hand,
blind.
they have the top, yeah. Who's
Oh no.
behind me?
Got lag. Oh, I don't think it's going to go through. Going to get shot on the side.
Oh. They need to heal. He needs to heal them.
Claude gone.
Cloud
Sweet
is
Dreams.
not- ooh. Oh, we have a knock. There.
17 kills, but Sweet Dreams quickly getting a 2. I think a 3 even. A quick little
Yeah,
beams. That I think that was all in one mag.
Mhm.
Your teammate has been killed.
But he does have 80 bullets, so what can we expect? 80
I mean, yeah,
bullets
what the
to
fuck?
make
80
up.
bullets. What does he have? Void mag. Indeed, he has.
Yeah, yeah.
That explains a lot. But now still, currently, it's all going to be solos. Only team with actually more than 1 is going to be Risen. Going to be dual squatting. Golden, Sweet Dreams. We got, of
Yeah,
course, we got Chu.
Should be the
Once again,
FPV.
Yeah, once again, going to be in that vehicle. Easy going to be as well in a vehicle. We got Ratman on the right side. They're going to crash even. Then we got Doctor Stop in the building below. And they're actually going to pick up Chu.
Never mind.
Well, Chu grab Ratman, catching him off guard. Though Easy as well might crash. Is going to be jumping out. Easy now. Getting the interest of Risen. Using that
Okay.
medic to his advantage. Going to tag up Sweet Dreams.
Golden is pushing though.
Chu as
Oh,
well
but
is going to be
he's
playing a bit
afraid.
careful.
Oh.
Took the risk. And is going to get the free kill over to Golden, grabbing him while he was driving. Chu and Dr. Stop left in a 1v... No, Dr. Stop actually finding some beams.
Ooh,
Not going to land much though, now giving away his position to Risen.
exactly.
He's going to definitely be the first person that Risen going to be focusing on. He's a very easy... I'm not sure. I feel like it's going to be the easy one because Zon is... Well, Dr. Stop is going to have to escape that building
Yeah.
pretty easily. Wide in the open. There's nowhere he can really go for the zipline, it looks like. If he somehow one pumps Golden here, it's going to be crucial. He has the defender ready.
Oh,
Chu
yeah, Chu.
gone. Left to Golden to take the fight at range, and that's an easy shot with a Fennec. And that's going to be GG's. Risen making a big game, but is that enough is going to be the question. They had the first place, 15 kills already in terms of the placement. They have 20 plus as well. This is a huge comeback. This might
Yeah.
be the victory that they've been looking for.
Or maybe getting close to like second place as well. So yeah, definitely. It was a huge from them. Like I think this was the top kills we had this lobby.
Yeah, I believe this is probably going to be the highest kills we've seen from a single team, alongside the fact it's probably the most in terms of the best performance overall by any other team. This is huge. This was very necessary for them to get somewhere. But I mean, yeah, I think this it may have squeaked out a win. I don't think it has. I think they're just too far back to the point that they couldn't win. But I think they've probably secured a second place, maybe. I think Varsity might be still in the lead. That's the thing.
Yeah, but Varsity had just like a one good lobby and had less kills than Reason, So I'm still feeling like Reason gonna have a good chance.
That is true. It depends
But
on how Varsity played. How did Varsity do in kills actually this round?
I
They
think
didn't do that well. They did 6 kills. They got 5th place, which is something, but nothing too crazy. I mean, that's the thing though. Risen, the issue is about Risen that they had probably max 4 kills in each game of their previous rounds. They basically died off early back to back. So I mean, I don't know. Risen may have squeaked out over Varsity, but I don't think they got first place overall. I'm not sure though. We'll have to see. Team 8 is going to get second place. So again, they did 20 kills last round, and now are going to be coming back with a total of 12 kills here again. That's probably already secured them a victory overall. They have already at least top 5s, so they already have 8 kills ish in placement points from last round. They now have a second place coming in with I think 12 kills in terms of placement points. So now I think it's probably Team 8 now taking the victory. I think Zone Esports, I believe it is. I'm not sure. I forgot. I don't think they did too good first round, but now they're going to be making 2 back-to-back wins. So I think they've probably taken the victory over Risen. I think Risen going to sit in second place though.
well, I'm looking forward to see that. I'm looking forward to see the results because they are like very intriguing because I don't really know. Usually I don't keep up with this, but when we have like just a 1-day tournament, I'm very curious and I want to know the results like right now,
Of
but
course,
then I
yeah.
have
Yeah, that's always...
because I'm sorry.
No,
It's
no,
like
you go.
as you said, like Reason had a good last lobby, but they didn't had very good like prior 2 lobbies, and then Varsity had a good second lobby, but they didn't really had like a good 2 lobbies. So it's like I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a mixed bag, but I think it's probably going to be more the case scenario of, I believe, top 3, as I vision it, it's going to be Team 8, because they've had 2 great games so far. They've already reached a second place here with 12 kills. They've had the previous game with a top 5, I think was, with a 20 kill game already. So that's already 32 just by kills alone. Then addition of placement is probably a total of like 50 plus kills overall in combining placement and kills. So that's going to be huge from them. So I think they're probably going to be taking the victory today. As an overall first place, which is going to be so it's 90 rule is going to be Team 8. 90 rule is the team name, and then of course I think second place is going to be probably Risen. Maybe it's again, they've been very inconsistent. That's going to be the issue here. They've had 2 bad games, now finally popping off, but I mean, is that too late is the question. And then third place maybe Varsity. Maybe someone took it under their belt though. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. But I mean, yeah, overall today's been quite wild. I mean, a bit more interesting than I expected it to be. I expected it to be a bit more passive, but I mean, we've still seen a bit of aggression from quite a few teams. But nevertheless, I'm pretty happy.
Actually, this event was very fast, right? And I feel like I want to cast more today. Actually, no, I'm actually tired because I have work in the morning.
I could hear it in your voice. You're sounding tired. But still,
Yeah.
though, nevertheless, I feel that was a pretty good ending to the tournament. Nice little W from Risen. Finally made the comeback, needing that game.
Exactly.
A lot of kills coming in as well, but still great stuff to them. Not that many like 1v4s or anything like that, any like insane clutches coming in from any team. But I mean, you can't expect that to happen every tournament. So I mean, what can I expect? But still, nevertheless, do you have any final words or anything?
Final words already? No, I'm joking.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for being here with me as always. Thanks so much for the staff who actually invited me. They are actually amazing. I've been doing tournaments with them for more than 1 year now. I was actually like about to say like it's 1 year and something. Started with MP and I do BR for them as well. Theory Gaming is amazing, and I'm glad that they have so many good staff and so many good friends. And the staff, they are absolutely amazing. We need to thank you for this tournament, right? They did last month as well a couple of tournaments, but they were really busy with like stage 4 because both of the casters from here were actually casters for stage 4 for the Italian broadcast. So yeah, it was very, very nice. But they still had time to actually make some tournaments for BR. But yeah, we need to thank you. If you did not join their Discord server, you should join because they probably gonna hold the other tournaments in the future, right? In the future, especially for BR, right? But overall, thank you so much for being here with me, Gora. It was fun. Okay.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
I wasn't laughing that much.
Oh yeah, significantly better than I expected. Of course, you did 2 back-to-back days. Well, actually, this is the 3rd day now of us casting together, and of course, that's going to be devastating to the vocal cords. Of course, my throat's sore. To be honest, it may not sound as it, but it is quite sore. And I mean, I'm happy to say that we're finally going to get a bit of a break, finally.
Yes.
But I mean, yeah. Again, of course, thank you, of course, the Theory Game for giving us the opportunity, of course, hosting the event with a pretty significant prize pool, of course, giving the community a nice little thing to work for. Again, of course, GGs to everyone, and that should be pretty much it. All right.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna see you next time. I don't know when it's gonna be next time, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I do believe we're gonna cast something this week as well. If not, I'm gonna make a tournament just to cast it. I'm joking. I'm not making tournaments. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day and take care.